Hey everybody, Carol Siddle here with Pink Dragon JJ. I am back working on another collab. This is hashtag Sheree and Susan Crafty Collab. You can check out both their YouTube accounts and you'll be able to see all the instructions. What I am doing is for the Friday collab. I'm actually doing it on Thursday, but I'm going to post it on Friday. It's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming and Susan at Susan Hiles Art. And Sheree's site is Turquoise Dreaming Sheree. You can use any item that you got a deal on, but you must include lace, fabric, and buttons. And this one is for Friday. They have them every day. I just can't do the Thursday one because of another commitment. But anyhow, this is what I'm doing today. And let's get started. But first I gotta tell you something super funny, because y'all just gonna laugh at me. I am just such a ditz. Sometimes my brain is so scattered. It really is. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you don't have to be in there because it's a crazy place. I was so excited about this because I'm doing tags again because I've been working on tags for my design team journal for Diane Shaw at Shawcraft One, and then my old barn door on Etsy. So these have been fun to do. Y'all know me, I love using different materials and things that I find. So my deals, so to speak, are, because I'm on the design team, I got the kit, her Christmas kits, and the buttons I got at a secondhand store. A lot of my materials I got at Tuesday Morning, so they were like really cheap. And I think most of my laces came from Goodwill. So everything pretty much that I do and get is a deal. But here's the funny part. Okay, here's the funny part. Y'all just gonna laugh at me. You're not gonna believe I did this, but I did. Okay, yesterday, let's see if I can find the other one. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I think this was the second one I did. Think so. Yesterday, I sat down to do this video. I was all excited. I had all my materials. You know, I try to pull everything together so y'all don't have to watch me pull things together. And I got all my stuff pulled together. And I'm like, I was so excited to do this because I'm having a blast with this. For some reason, the way my mind works is you can't give me too many choices or my brain just freezes. It just kind of goes, it doesn't know what to do. It's like, I can't make a decision because there's too many choices. I'm like, the max is 3. I prefer 2. But with this, because they gave me exactly what's going to go in it, I just found it much easier and much quicker. I'm making tags quicker than I ever have. I'm sorry if I get my head in there. So anyhow, I really appreciate that, you guys. Sheree and Susan, thank you very much. But what I did is I got so excited, I pulled my stuff together, never turned on the camera. Never turned on the camera. So I made this beautiful tag here. If you can see that. It's kind of dark in here, isn't it? It's cloudy outside. I think it's supposed to rain. But I made this really pretty tag. All the stuff on it. And I got it done. And I was looking at him go, oh, this is great. And realized I had never turned the camera on. So I'm like, well, I can't just say, here is the tag. The whole idea is to make the tag on the video. So I'm like, Carol, you're such a dork. You're such a dork. So I said, okay, let's try it again. Number one. Okay, so I pulled all my materials together. I'm like, okay, so we're going to do this again. We're going to get it right this time. Y'all, I did it again. I was so excited I made it and never turned on the camera. I was like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I was almost in tears. I was just like, oh my God. You really need help, because I did 2 of them and forgot to film. So here's the other one that I did. I got my buttons, my fabric, and my lace. So there's my other one. 2. So now I'm gonna do 3, and if I have time, I have another one ready to make. But I was like, oh my gosh, Carol, there's, I don't even have the words, people. I don't even have the words. So I made 2 tags to show you how to make the tags, but I already made them before I even turned on the camera. So today I made sure I turned on the camera. I almost started this. And I'm like, turn the camera on, turn the camera on. So here we go. Enough of that, right? I just couldn't believe I did that. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. Not only once, but twice. Ay, ay, ay. So I have my tag. This is from Diane Shaw's Christmas kit. She has 2 of them. I've got one that she just did. And I've also got her one from last year. So you can go to her Etsy and see those. But I'm a sucker for holly. I just love it. So, but here's my lace, some fabric, some more fabric, and some buttons, because that's the 3 things we have to use, is lace, fabric, and buttons. And you can add anything else on that you want. So the first thing I want to do, because I don't think I'm going to do the holes on this one. Is that the one I did? Maybe that's the one y'all, I showed you the wrong tag. The first one was the wrong one. I did the tag, but it wasn't for this. It was one I just did. See, this is the one. This, I think, was the first one I did. So you've got the fabric. I've got lace in here, lace here, lace down in this pocket. And I've got another little pocket in here. And then I've got the buttons. So that's actually the other one that I did. See, I can't even get that right. Good grief. Good grief. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing I'm retired. My boss would have fired me a long time ago. Although we're really good friends. So anyhow, let's get this on. So I'm going to take my trusty Fabri-Tac. I'm just going to get this lace on. I should be able to get 2 of these done, because it's great once you got everything pulled, what you're going to use, you just put it together, and I'm finding this so much quicker knowing what I'm doing, or thinking I know what I'm doing. Let's put it that way. Can't tell which side is. Am I the only one that struggles with lace, trying to figure out what side is the right side? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna, I put this down so there wouldn't be like a glare, and I didn't want to get Fabri-Tac all over my desktop. So I'm gonna put that down. Okay, then I'm just gonna trim that off. Trying to keep this where y'all can see it. Oh, my poor son-in-law, he's got a horrible cold. I don't know if you guys can hear him coughing or not. Oh, scraps. Just what I need, more scraps. Oh, I did that. Didn't get quite over far enough here, so I'm just gonna run a little bit. Get my head out of the way, Carol. Get your head out of the way. Okay, I gotta tell y'all a funny story. Oh, he's making a juicer. If you hear noise in the background, he's fixing his lunch because he works from home. Okay, trimmed up. It needs to be trimmed up. And I'm just going to take a little bit of, ink that right there, ink that right there. Okay, I'll tell you a funny story while I'm doing this. I'm going to put this here. This is part of that ticking that I got. Don't you just love that? Love that ticking. Yeah. I decided yesterday, because my hair had grown out, I had like a, what do you call those? Inverted bob, where it's longer in the front. So I actually decided, you know what? I want to get my hair cut, and I want it short. I want it like really short. But, and no offense to anybody, but I just didn't want the same old, I mean, I'm a kind of free-spirited person. I'm a, you know, hippie child. My sister's like gypsy, so I come from that kind of background. I just didn't want something like just regular. But I wanted to do it really short, like really short in the back. So I'm like, I'll go in, and I go to Supercuts, and I've always used this one lady because she's really good. And I'm at Supercuts, and she had called in sick. So I'm like, well, I really, you know, I'm all set to get my hair cut. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and get my hair cut. So you lay that down. I just kind of, you know, cut this around the edges. And here's another little fussy cut from a piece of material with the bird on it. Cardinal. Keep hitting stuff. So I'm going to put that on. So I go in, I sit down, and I had taken pictures of Helen Mural, the actress. She likes short hair, and I had cut, I saw a picture of her in this haircut that I really liked. So I said, oh, I want that one. And, you know, I talked to my daughter, and she said, okay, that looks good, because I trust her opinion. She said, that looks good, Mom. That looked good on you. I'm like, okay. So I go in there, I show the girl the picture, and it is a short haircut, with just a little bit over the, you know, in ears, and just long enough on the front part of it, on the sides, where you can tuck that behind your ears. But now in her picture, she had bangs. I don't do bangs. I just don't. Bangs don't work good for me. So I wanted to have the swoop across. The swoop. Wanted to swoop. So I explained this to the young girl, what I wanted. And she goes, oh, that's no problem, ma'am. I can do that for you. I'm like, look, I want my hair to come up to the hairline in the back, but I want long layers down to that line. I didn't want it like short. And, you know, I kept prefacing like, I don't want a boy cut. And she goes, oh, no problem, ma'am, no problem. I said, okay. I said, now here's the pictures. I've showed you the pictures. And so she's cutting, and next thing I know, she takes out these clippers. And I'm like, what are the clippers for? You know, this is just for the cut. And I told her specifically, I didn't want anything where she had to use clippers. I didn't want the hair, because you can cut it up to my hairline. My hairline comes down, you know, kind of low. So I said, I don't want, you have to use clippers. She goes, well, I just need to even part of it out. And I'm thinking, what? Because when I get my hair cut, I can't wear my glasses, so I can't see. I told y'all I'm a hot mess. I have a shirt that says, I'm glad you love me, Jesus, because I'm such a hot mess. Something like that. And I wear it frequently. Because I am. But, so anyhow, so I'm like, you know, and I kept telling him, look, I don't want short. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Y'all, I come out. You know, I get in my car and I'm looking at the back. Y'all, it is so short in the back. I don't even have layers. She gave me a boy cut. Long in the front, long and swoopy in the front. But very short in the back. Which I know hair grows. I'm like, but I was a little freaked out because I had told her, look, I don't want to come out looking like the guy, you know? And, oh, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. So, I came home and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not good. My hair, and I've got to go to this thing at church, and I haven't been to my church in a long time. I really have not been since my son's service. I don't know if it's just because that's where the service was. I've had a hard time walking in. I watch it online, but I'm actually going because they're doing a special kind of I don't know what you would call it. Not like a seminar, but like Saturday, this coming Saturday from 9 to 12 for people, they call it the Hope Conference, just people that are struggling a little bit with holidays due to various reasons. So I thought, you know, it might not be a bad idea for me to go to that. Because I'm one that, you know, if you need help, get it. I don't like to wallow. I know I lost my son, but I still want to enjoy my life. So I'm like, you know, I think I need to go to that. So now I've got to go with this boy cut. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was really, you know, trying not to stress, but kind of stressing. Because it's very short. Hair grows. And my granddaughters get home from school. One's 12 and one is 13. And they're a year apart. Oh, about a year and a half apart. And the youngest one, the 12-year-old, she's like really cool. She's like hip, she's whatever. My 13-year-old granddaughter is a little bit more on the serious side. She's, you know, the Harry Potter one. My other granddaughter is more the cool music, the boy band. And she saw me, she goes, Nana, you really got your hair cut. And I'm like, yeah, I really did, honey. And I go, and I'm looking at her because I know if I'm going to get an honest opinion, I'm going to get it from a teenager, right? So I said, Alex, what do you think? She goes, Nana, it is so cool. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. If a 12-year-old thinks it's cool, then it's cool. So she goes, you look just like a girl in my school who just got her hair like that. I'm like, I'm not so sure I wanted to look like a 12-year-old because I don't look like a 12-year-old. But I'm like, okay, I'll accept that. I would like my layers a little bit longer, but I'll take that. It was better than, oh my gosh, Nana, what have you done? So then my 13-year-old comes down the stairs, and I was kind of like standing at the island, so I was facing the stairs. And she goes, Nana, you got your hair in a ponytail? And I turned around. She goes, Nana, you cut your hair. And I'm waiting for it. I was just waiting for the, what have you done, you crazy lady? I don't know if I can take you out in public. And she goes, Nana, that looks awesome. And I'm like, what? Are you guys seeing my hair? Are you seeing what's going on here? Because it's really short on the side. I mean, like, it's like sideburns with my hair. And then it's very short in the back, but it's long and swoopy in the front. And they love it. I'm like, okay, you know what? If a 12 and 13-year-old thinks my hair is cool, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, their opinion, I would trust their opinion over an adult's opinion any day. So I'm sitting here yakking, but as you can see, I put that on. I'm going to use the buttons as my lights on my tree. So I'm not going to put string on it because that would look weird. I have another idea I'm going to do. So anyhow, I now have the haircut of a, and this is no offense to anybody, but you'll know what I mean when I say this. I now have the haircut of an Asian boy band. I look and, okay, I even know the name of the band I'm talking about. It's called Butter. Because their music is kind of cool. But my hair looks like theirs. And I'm just laughing. And I'm like, okay, it's the #1 band in the world. And I'm like, okay, my granddaughters love it. If I'm going to have a haircut that looks bad to me, might as well be what's popular in the world. So there you go. That's my haircut story. And I'm probably going to take a few weeks for it to grow out. I just want it to grow out like about 1.5 inches. Not much more than that. Because I do like the shortness of it and the swoopy front. Because I can't do straight bangs. I'm a side bang person. Or side swoop person. So that was my journey. I think I don't know if I need another button down here. Do I need another button down there? Do I need another button? Maybe a tiny button? Let me see what I got. So anyhow, I look like I'm in a boy band. A 68-year-old boy band. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe. Maybe brown? They don't have brown Christmas lights. I don't have any red buttons. I was trying to find red buttons. I got orange. I can't do another white one. Wish I could find another one that color. Let me see. I got these at a secondhand store, all these colors. And I'm thinking somebody used. I could do another blue one. I got that one, but I don't know if I want to do exactly the same. This is too turquoisey for Christmas. A little too turquoise. I got this. I still don't think that's Christmassy enough. But anyhow, I kind of, today, when I got up, took my shower, I kind of did it how I want to do it. And I think I'll be happy with it when the back grows out, maybe like about 1 inch. Just 1 inch. I'm not asking for much. I just need 1 inch. I need some hair back there. It's literally like, it's not layered. It's cut pretty short. I don't want to do green because there's a lot of green in that. I know I've got to have different style of blue. So anyhow, it was quite a day. Quite a tremendous. I keep pulling out the same color. Over and over and over again. It's the same identical color. Excuse me. Trying not to get sick. Why can't I find any different color blues? That was turquoise. Well, that's a pretty button, but that wouldn't work. Maybe. No, that's not bad. I'll use that. I just didn't want to do exactly the same colors. So anyhow, I did my video. I forgot to turn on my camera twice, making videos. And I got my hair cut like a boy band. So But my granddaughters think I look pretty hip and pretty cool. And I'm like, I'll take it. What can you say? Why not, right? Why not? I mean, so my next step with my hair, I don't know what I think sometimes. Oh, I don't want black because I'm not paying attention. I'm yakking. Where's my brown? Where's my brown? There it is. My next step is to put some pink in the front. I miss my pink. My hair was totally pink, like totally pink for years. And I loved it. Various shades of pink. Sometimes I had it bright, sometimes I had it, what do you call that? Candy, jeez, goodness, cotton candy pink. This was different. Okay, right there. I could do up there. I could do over here, but then everything's like on this side. Let's do it here. Okay, and then could do that for the topper. That fits there perfect too. Why not? Okay, I just try to get that fold in there a little bit. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do on that at the top. I'm gonna check my time. If I got time, I'll do this other one. I've got everything pulled together. At least I'm videoing. I hope my video's on. If it's not, I'm just done. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I've done this. Oh my gosh. But I made some cute tags. And they'll work in my journal. So, well, see, here I go again. Which side is the right side? They both look, I think this is the right side. Oh, because it's on the, it's like, why isn't that going through? Oh, my fingers are sticking to everything. Okay. I'm getting my head stuck in there. Okay. And then I think I just want to do it. And the backs of all these tags, by the way, I'll show you, are all Diane's digis. So I print, I use cardstock. I think it's 80-pound cardstock is what I like to use, because it goes through the printer real well. I have just a inkjet printer, so I could actually used to get 200, but 200 was so heavy. So okay. So there we go. We got the trim the tree tag done. I need some light in here, don't I? See. Trim the tree. Snap. I just don't have much light in here. I'm gonna have to. Where's my light? Let me see if I can. much darker outside than it was yesterday. I had sunlight in here. That helped a little bit. There you go. So now I've got that one, and that one, and that one. And I'm 30 minutes in. I think if I quit talking, I can probably get the other one done quicker. And then I'll have 4, because the other one's really cute too. And I think what I'm going to do on this one is once it dries, I'm going to go put glitter in the center of each, or stickles in the center of each. Okay, so let's get this other one done, because I've got all the pieces. Okay. And again, like I said, these are all Diane's. These are her tags, like from her kit. Some, I think all these were too. Yeah, these were all from her kit. Okay, so on this one, I wanted to take this first. Got the prettiest Christmas guitar music playing in the background. Don't know if you can hear it, but it's so relaxing. I love when we put on our fireplace in the evening. And, I mean, my daughter has brought every tree that we have out. Just put them up. She hasn't decorated them yet. She doesn't want to decorate. She just wants the trees out to look like a forest. We have 8 trees, y'all. 8. So, and knowing her, she'll probably get more. And the girls each have one in their bedroom. They have one in their bedroom. Me, I don't have any room for one in my bedroom. But my bedroom, like there's a little hallway. There's an entranceway from the garage into like an entranceway before you actually go into the house part. But I can go down that probably 8-foot hallway. And I come right out in the kitchen and the living room. It's all open. And there's pretty trees in there. Okay, so now I wanted to do this. God, why is it so hard to tell? What side is what? I think that's the front. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it the front. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. This is my plan. This is my plan. I'm gonna do this across here. This across here. And then I cut this out of some fabric, just like fussy cutting. And then this is fabric. So I'm gonna go ahead go ahead and put that down. Because I already knew how I was gonna lay all this out. Okay, Mr. Piggy. Part of your snout might be under here, but we know you're a piggy. Okay. And then this is Diane's washi that she did. But I need to ink it up. Otherwise, it's going to go on that white piece. It may not stand out if I don't ink it. And now the fun part to get it off the backing. That's the only thing, because I print stuff like this on sticker paper. It's always a joy. And I don't have, as you can see, I don't have fingernails. don't have them. But what might work, might work if I can find it. There you are. Might work to do. There you go. When all else fails. Okay, so I'm going to do this here. And then we got the star piece. Ink, ink, ink. Stars are one of my favorite things. I have a lot of I noticed when I looked in my closet, I have a lot of shirts that have stars on them. I like, I may be ripping this to shreds under here. I just can't tell. Because it's a little piece. There we go. Got it. Gotcha. Okay, so I don't want to have this centered. I want to have a little offset. Okay, well, it's coming together pretty good. Okay, we're moving right along. Okay, and then this I already had done. So I'll get my glue on there. And this is going to go right here because I want to use the top of the one that was underneath. So it looks like it's a Christmas ornament too. Excuse me. Okay, then I've got I want to use, no, I want to use the fabric. Okay, Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Tac this star. Jeez, I almost did it on the wrong side. Slow down, Carol. Think about what you're doing. Okay, so I'm just going to go around the edges. There we go. Go tell it on the mountain. Jesus Christ is born. Okay. And then this is going to go here. A pretty snowflake. I love collage. I love to just layer and layer and layer. Okay. Now, where's the button, you say? Here's the button. I'm only using one on this, but it didn't say how many buttons I had to use. That's going to be the middle of my snowflake. Get on there, get on there. You have to not touch that until it dries. Okay, y'all. My friends and family in the journal world. That is my collab for Friday. So check it out because it is fun. And I tell you, it really does go quicker. If I learned anything from this, it's like I do better when I'm told what my choices are. Like, use these 3 things and make your tags. And then you can do 3 or 1 or 2, whatever in that. And then I can go, okay, so the next set I'm going to use boom, boom, boom. And I've got labels and words and all that. Those I kind of do as I feel. But it made it go much quicker. Got stuff everywhere. Squirrel. When I already have things out that I know I'm going to use. So I may have picked up a new skill. Hence the word may have picked up a new skill. Okay, I need a topper for that, don't I? Yes, I do need a topper for that. So what are you going to use for a topper, Carol? I could do this. Oh, that's really big. What about that? How cute is that? Like a Christmas ball. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that. Go with your first instinct. That's what I always say. I'm just going to see where I've got it. Yeah. I really do like that. Kind of goes with the whole Christmas ball theme. Although I cut off the one that was on here because I couldn't get my scissors around it. Could not. I could put, whoa, everything's falling. Didn't break anything, did I? Nope. Oh, I gotta show you these. I'm gonna use these in another thing. We went to this breakfast place, and they had these wrapped around the, why am I putting that in my life? Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Are these not the cutest? These were the wrappers around the silverware. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. So I collected everybody's from the table. I'm like, yes, I gotta have that. Okay. I do have a snowflake. Oh, it'll fit, it'll fit, it'll fit. I need white. I need white, I need white. What time is it? Oh, it's 42 minutes. Anyhow, I'm going to take my snowflake stamp and I'm going to stamp that in the middle. I'll show you guys later because this is getting to be a longer video than what I intended. So these are my 4 tags that I did. Let me see if I can get any closer shot in on these. There we go. So there you go. Those are for my my collab. And again, that was Sheree and Susan Crafty Collab. Hashtag Sheree and Susan. Their links will be in my video. So check it out. Have fun. I can't wait to see what everybody does. They're gonna list everybody that signed up for this. You can go and look and see what they did. So that's it. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day and have a great weekend. Bye.